Hey everyone, I just got a message that my local recording's not working because I don't have the hard drive fixed properly. Dang it. Oh well, such is life. It is actually week 2, the end of week 1 of what I am calling the contest software shootout. Someday I'm going to come up with a better name. Not sure I like that one, but I'm going to continue doing that activity. And for those of you who don't know, and my computer is running slowly, so I'm going to close a couple of more things just to make sure that we can get things working properly here. That's not going to quit. That's not going to quit. All right. I was running a little bit late today. Let me know if you're here. Let me know who's popping in. I see a couple of people popping in. I appreciate you being here. So, let's see. Today is Monday. A week ago on Sunday or Saturday, one of those days, I launched this contest software shootout. And in that shootout, I am sending traffic through one link, and I'm splitting that traffic to 5 different tools. And so each of the tools, Gleam, UpViral, Viral Loops, Viper, and Perkzilla, we're all getting the same traffic because the traffic went to one link and it was split. Now, I decided today, I was going to add some more money to this particular campaign in the front end link, and I decided not to send any more traffic because I just want to see how things go. So it ends this Friday. The contest is giving away a $50 Amazon gift card, which of course is not what my target market is, and I don't advise you to do a $50 Amazon gift card as your prize, but you could. But I'm pardon me. I'm doing that because I just want to see how well a generic campaign works on those 5 different tools. And I've had a lot of learning happen between the start of the campaign, before the campaign, and now. And I wanted to give you this update about what's going on. I see I'm peaking a little bit on the volume, so I'm going to turn my volume down just a hair, because I get a little rowdy about this. And I want to show you what the results are so far with the 5 different tools. And what I've done is I've created a spreadsheet, and I am updating the stats daily to see what's working, what's not working, and I think you're going to be a little bit surprised. Now, for those of you who may not have seen it, let me go over to... Let's see. I will go first over to Gleam. And I want to close that. And I know you want to see... let me just do the preview. I could do that if I hadn't clicked the other thing already. Dang it. And by the way, Gleam software is kind of slow, in my humble opinion. All right, come on. You can do it, Gleam. Come on. Show me the data. All right. So, if there's too many screens. Huh. Waiting for thank you page manager. I just had a glance over at my screen over here, because what I thought it was going to be is my timer is obviously wrong. But I should be live on YouTube right now, but it says waiting for thank you page magic. So I am learning that things don't always work the way I think they're going to work. Why is that not working on YouTube? Huh. Well, all right, so I know I got distracted. So And now I'm coughing. Let me switch over to my desktop, and there you can see I'm using Restream to send the stream out. And you see the stream's working, but for whatever reason, it's not going over to YouTube. Although it says it's online here. And I didn't change the title here. No, that's the right title. So anyway, I have created this new page called seemitch.com. That's SEEmitch.com. And it is supposed to be playing my current live stream. And you see it says waiting for Thank You Page Magic. So it's not, and this timer is wrong. So something's not working with my broadcast, which I thought it was going to work great. So it says watch on YouTube, so I click the play button, and it says waiting for Thank You Page Magic, October 4th at 9 a.m. Well, it is 9 a.m. Central Time. So, and this says an hour from now, so maybe I've screwed up the time zone. Anyway, so if you want, in the future, you can always find me and what the next event is, get the timer right, over at seemitch.com. So, let's go back over to Gleam. You guys, is everybody still there? Let me come over and check, make sure that people are there. Yes, there you are. Welcome, people, those of you who just showed up. I appreciate you being here. And let me know in the comments if you can see me and hear me and feel me. I'm thinking of the Who song from Tommy. Can you see me? Tommy, can you hear me? All right, no singing, Mitch. Don't sing. So, here is Gleam, right? I have this Amazon gift card campaign running. And for whatever reason, this does not seem to want to be working. Because I clicked that. There it is. So this is what the campaign looks like on Gleam. If you first come in, it says, win his Amazon gift card, $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. Enter now to win an Amazon $50 gift card. Yes, I said $50 a million times, but that's okay. And the campaign looks very similar on all the different platforms. So I did not make this campaign smarty pants sophisticated. This is the most basic of basic campaigns. And I did that for a reason. And my intention was, and still is, to grow the campaign and make it more sophisticated next time I do it. But this time, what I wanted to do was just make it be easy, simple, and see what happens. And I was saying earlier that I had intended to drive more traffic to it this week. And I've just decided that I want to see how a 2-week campaign works if you just throw traffic at it on the very first day. Basically, I did an ad over on something called Sweepstakes Advantage, and that ad cost me $10. And I wanted to see what that $10 can get me in 2 weeks with this simple campaign. All right, any questions? Let me know if you have any questions about what it is I'm doing. And I know you're dying to get in to see what the results are. You already got a little bit of a tease what the results are. But again, I'm driving the same traffic. One link goes into a link splitter. It's Pretty Link Pro over on my website. And it goes to these 5 different campaigns. Similar offer on all 5 tools. And Gleam, Facebook. Gleam, UpViral, Viper, Viral Loops, and Perkzilla. Okay? Anybody got any questions? You're curious? Have you watched me do this before? You want to know who's winning? What tool's winning? What's giving the best results? Alright, well, let's look at the results so far. I'm laughing because nobody's commenting Who knows? It's probably the all 5 vendors are out there going, hey, I want to know which tool's working. And they're all watching me live. And so they don't want to comment and tell me they're there. I'm kidding. All right. So, as of earlier this morning, I've made a spreadsheet in Apple Numbers. And that spreadsheet looks like this. Viral is the first column, Gleam is the second column, Viper is the third column, Viral Loops is the fourth, Perkzilla is the fifth, and the totals are in the last column and at the bottom. So, just to get you familiar with this spreadsheet, the first section is the overall visits, leads, and conversion rate. Then we wanted to know how many actions, how many links the people clicked on, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And then I wanted to break it down by direct and referred. And so we have visits, leads, and conversion rate for direct and referred, because this is where the money is, right? And then the ratio of referrals to direct. So this is one of my most important calculations, critical factors in running these campaigns, is to try to refer more people, right? This is where the gold is. And the ratio of referred to direct gives us a good measure of whether or not the campaign is going quote-unquote viral, etc. All right? Anybody with me? Anybody care? If people have commented, their comments are not coming through. There's a good chunk of you here. Thank you for watching yet again. Let me say that. I appreciate you being here. So who wants to tell me in the comments which tool is winning this battle? Again, this is the same campaign built in 5 tools. Each of these 5 tools. And they're running with the same traffic on the front end. They all got the same amount of traffic. Now, I will tell you that Viral Loops is in a bit of a hole because the very first day I put a custom domain, because that was a feature that was available, in Viral Loops. And it ran for 2 days and got 0 leads. So it's in a deficit in the first place. And I eventually figured out that the custom domain was not working. Even though when I clicked it myself, it went to the right page, for some reason, data wasn't coming in on Viral Loops. So I went back to their original link, took the custom domain off, and started getting some leads. So that's why Viral Loops is behind in terms of totals. Apparently, either the comments are broken or y'all just don't want to say anything. Nobody wants to say anything today. Why is that? And I just realized that my face is covering up the oops, I can't. Why is that not moving properly? Anyway, my face is apparently on top of that. Let me put that away. Go away, scrolling ticker. Can I now move my face? There's my face. All right, so you see that bottom section is the referred leads. That's what that section is. And then the very bottom is the referral ratio. All right, nobody wants to comment. I'm really getting mad at you guys. You are possibly commenting, and it could just be that the comments aren't coming through. But that's okay. It always helps if people comment. It always helps me recognize that people are out there watching. I can see the counter of how many people are here. I suspect it's working. My live stream thing didn't work over at cmitch.com, but theoretically this is going out in multiple Facebook groups, Twitch and Twitter and Tweaky and all the other T's. All right, so nobody was willing to step forward and tell me what tool is working the best. Some of you may say, well, hey, Mitch, that's just obvious. So the number that everybody looks at the most is, I'm going to move this screen. You can't see it, but I'm going to move it over here. The one that everybody sees the most is leads. So as of earlier this morning, Gleam has a whole lot more leads than UpViral and Viper. Perkzilla's in position number 4 and Viral Loops is in position number 5. But again, that's probably because things didn't work out at the beginning with the custom domain. Now you'll notice a couple of things down here, by the way. There are some blanks in some of these slots. And that's because the reporting on those tools does not give me that data. I am not currently getting visits on Perkzilla, even though there is a slot for it on the reporting. It's showing up as 0. And Viral Loops just doesn't seem to want to tell me what the visits are either. I think visits are important because you want to know what the conversion rate is, right? You want to be able to see how well your campaign is converting. Still, nobody wants to talk. All right. Anybody? Perkzilla? One of the things I wanted to show you was to actually go into the reporting section of Gleam. Now, you see, if you're not familiar with Gleam, and I'm going to make my logo go away so you don't have to see that either. You will see that my face is covering up some stuff, so I'm going to just move me into the middle. So this chart is showing you traffic, right? We started on the 24th. We got good traffic on the first couple of days, and then it's been drifting down. And then for some reason on October 2nd, today is the 4th, by the way. For some reason on the 2nd, we got a little bit of a spike. We like spikes. So they do show you how many impressions for each day, how many actions were clicked, how many users, what the conversion rate is for each day. So, impressions is the overall campaign. How many visits? Impressions equals visits, I believe. Actions. How many people did some action? How many users have signed up? And what the overall conversion rate is. So this is where I got those numbers for my spreadsheet. 746 to 38. So you see these have changed just a hair since I gathered the statistics earlier this morning. And you can see how the traffic has been coming in. Now, a couple of things. One of the things that seems to be most important to Gleam is the number of entries and the number of actions. So they're not highlighting this number so much in terms of leads. They're trying to show 22,325 entries. And I will tell you that many people have told me before that Gleam gets a ton, like 100,000 leads on their campaigns. And that's not true. What they're looking at is this number of entries. And that number of entries is what? Does anybody know what that number of entries is in this particular case? Anybody? Bueller? I'm going to go back. I want to see what Restream says. It says online 0 on YouTube, because that's not working. This says online, but it's blinking. Those are blinking, those are blinking, those are blinking. So maybe nobody's even out there. Maybe that's the problem. All right. Let's just go based on that assumption that nobody's actually seeing this. And this aim all might be not, because the local recording is not working either. It could be a disaster. I still haven't figured out what this little... Oh, now it works. It didn't work earlier. Helena from Gleam. All right. She's a product manager. Maybe I should talk to her someday. Go away. Now, in terms of figuring out what the referrals are, I finally decided that this viral shares tab, even though there's a referrers thing down here, you have to upgrade to business to see which domains and pages drove the most traffic. So that's referrers, as in where's the traffic coming from. I may have to upgrade to see that data because that's something I wish other tools like UpViral had. But in order to upgrade, that's $149 a month, I think, or whatever that price is. It's over $100. So anyway, the viral shares tab is telling you how many people came in as a viral visit. I believe this is clicks. How many successful viral shares is the number of people that signed up via a direct lead. And then how many total people is that? And then what's the conversion rate over here? I want to make sure you can see that. So the viral shares is here. I probably was covering that with my face a minute ago. Where did this cough come from? So you can then go in and see, if I click on this, and I think it would show a whole bunch of emails, so I'm not going to do that. But you can see that Hannah Foltz has referred 44 people. She is working her tail off to bring me leads for that $50 Amazon gift card. Beautiful. Thank you, Hannah. Now, if we go back to the sheet, you will see that UpViral has 0 referred leads. Viper has 1 out of 46. Viral Loops has 4. Perkzilla has 0. And Gleam has 99. So 100 people have been referred through the Gleam campaign. There's a lot of learning that's going on here. Is anybody surprised by this? Is anybody amazed by what's happening here? I am. This is why I want to run this campaign multiple times to see if whether this is a fluke or what's going on. But even if I took those 100 referred leads off of this number, that's still 138 direct leads, right? It says 139 down here. That's still crushing UpViral and Viper and Viral Loops and Perkzilla. Why is Gleam getting such great results? Well, their conversion rate's higher. If I made my UpViral campaign look exactly like a Gleam campaign, would I get the same conversion rate? I don't know. These are the kind of things that I am trying to learn while I'm running this campaign Shootout. I think it's fascinating. I hope you think it's fascinating too. If this is true, if you're purely going after volume of leads, maybe Gleam is the right place to be. I'm not making that declaration yet. I am not going to say Gleam is the winner. In terms of just pure leads, this seems to be working really well. Are they going to end up buying something? None of these people end up buying something from me, because most likely they are people who are just interested in winning a $50 Amazon gift card. All right. So, what do you guys think? Is anybody thinking this is interesting? Are there any comments out there? Does anybody care? Is anybody actually seeing this? I don't know. Absolutely think it's very fascinating, and I will be continuing to update you. I'm tempted to do. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you today. If you go to cmitch.com, as I get this figured out, you will be seeing a calendar, and you'll be seeing the time the next event happens, and you'll be able to keep an eye on me and even subscribe to that calendar to know when I'm going to be going live and talking about these things and other things in terms of building your business through what I call Thank You Page Magic. Now, Thank You Page Magic is the idea that your thank you page, and by that I mean the page that comes after somebody opts in, the page after somebody buys, the page after somebody signs up for your webinar, right? The second page, that's the page that we really want to go after people and try to get them to engage with our business and to refer others, because that's where the gold is in Thank You Page Magic. All of these tools can help you do Thank You Page Magic, and I will be teaching you how to do that over time, which is why I want you to sign up to my newsletter, which is on that page. Let me go back and show you, if I may. If I go to Safari, which is where this is supposedly working, let me go back and make sure my face is not in the way. All right, move over there. On cmitch.com, and you'll see that it says watch.cmitch.com up here at the top. The reason it says that is because this is actually an UpViral campaign page. And down here at the bottom is the subscribe link. What I'm hoping that you do is that you get excited about what I'm doing on these live streams. And as I said, I'm going to have a link here to sign up for a schedule. But if you also are on my newsletter, then I will be sending updates about when I'm going to be going live through that newsletter. And since this is a Thank You Page Magic style campaign, when you put in your name and your email, and when you get to the next page, you're going to be given an offer. And on that offer, you're going to be able to refer people. And when you refer people, then you're going to get some free training from me. So this is where I am implementing what I'm teaching. And you can see it. You can see the entire process when you sign up for that newsletter. So not only are you going to get tips and tricks, but you're going to find out some things about tools that you can use, even if you just steal all of my magic from the pages that I'm doing. All right, now, the other thing that's going to happen on this page, and you notice it says if you missed the live stream, this is actually a YouTube playlist, and after the live stream is displayed, which it may not display on this time, because I don't know if it's actually working through YouTube because it's not showing up there. Who knows what's going to happen. This might all be just practice for me. But inside there, there will be several videos that will follow up the live stream recording. And so I'm hoping to get people to see more of my content that's available over on YouTube, right there on cmitch.com. All right. So that's what I have for you today. Appreciate you being here and suffering through me trying to figure out what's working and what's not working. And stick around. Tomorrow is the UpViral Co-Pilot Show. If you follow me on the UpViral Co-Pilot Show, tomorrow's topic will be testing during or before the campaign and split testing while the campaign is running. So we're going to talk about both those topics tomorrow on the UpViral Co-Pilot Show. That is Tuesday mornings, every Tuesday morning from 10 o'clock until I get done talking. That's 10 o'clock Eastern time, USA time, 10 o'clock Eastern, New York time, and I hope to see you there. I hope to be back on Wednesday morning to discuss more of this, but I'm not going to promise that because I haven't looked at my calendar, and I know there's a doctor's appointment Wednesday morning, so I don't remember what time that is. All right? Thanks for tuning in. If you happen to get to see this, I appreciate you being here, and I will update you again very soon on how this testing is going. Appreciate you, and join me over at cmitch.com for more info on